Okay, so this is a tad, a wee bit different. Well, no, actually, it's not. It's almost exactly the same as all of my thoughts. Only the sun is different, and my beard. Apparently, I started taking a silica complex for 3 days. Yikes! And it's already shown up. So here is the thought. Here's the question of the day. Question of life, but question of the day, and I guess it's a very let's just say open-ended question. Uh, you define the terms however you want. You feel it however you want. I'll provide as much context as I can, for what makes it feel familiar and easy to me. But also, yeah, well, it's a question, and it's a question I'm asking myself and others. What makes it feel unfamiliar, uneasy to me. Um, question of the day is: can I love selflessly and still get what I want? It's like, can I love selflessly and the I that is me receives what it desires? And someone gave an answer. It's like, well, if it's in alignment, boom. Like, oh gosh, well, so there was an answer already, and it was probably the answer, the best answer. But it's so. Pardon, I may have already biased the system, so please just blank that out. Can I? How do I? Do I? Can I? Is it possible to? Like, what is selfless love? And so it's like, the closest thing to divine will, uh, or rather, the thing that is the power over divine will is selfless love. And so it's just like kind of opening up to that wider notion, that 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 state of consciousness. I mean, because it's like, okay, what's the ultimate state? What's the ultimate state of consciousness? And a lot of times we have what are examples of selfless love, but those examples end up conditioning us into the belief and behavior of what selfless love is. And so selfless love may be like, because a lot of times, like, oh, like, passivity or pacifism, or not like possibly even like self-sacrifice, or not sticking up for yourself, or like, so we just have like hundreds, thousands, millions of examples of what self-love is, supposed to be, or what it has showed up as in the past. And it doesn't those might not actually be accurate. Those might not be accurate. Like, it's kind of like you go to an art school, and an instructor only does a certain type of painting, or a certain type of like impressionism, or a certain type of like their logic, their rationale for their expression of their art is just such a way, self or not self, ego, not trying to, like, not personal politics necessarily, but just the act itself is, here's this thing, and it's only a certain way that is taught, or the main technique is given over in just a certain way for expression. So, and so then that's our family, that's our friends, that's our 0 to 7 years old. That's how those programs kind of get set into the system. But then when you're like trying to back through that, um, and you're trying to affect a breadth and openness, growth into either into a new state, or just whatever structuring, change, choosing, whatever all of that is, uh you know it's like the ultimate state would be selfless love, regardless of circumstance, experience, condition, behavior, upbringing, all of that. So that's a question. I don't know. Figure it out. Figure it the fuck out, dude. You do it yourself. I don't fucking know. And what's so funny is it's something that everyone knows. It's also something that is very deep, very deeply conditioned, or some people might have more access to it just in their personality, or however that program comes through for them. But it's something that we're all here to be 100% of. I mean, as far as I can tell, given all the other concepts, all the other ideas, perfectionism, you're already perfect, egolessness, having a healthy ego, being the observer, being your true identity, your true self, being pure being, all of those things, very relevant aspects of the discussion, but also just indicators for what we're truly after. I don't know. So yeah, that's why it's the question of the day. It's not the answer of the day. Yeah, so question of the day. Can I love selflessly and still get what I want? All right.